Welcome back to another Latina Wednesday. that one sounded bad.
But for this episode, it's going to be a little bit different.
Yes.
Due to Joanna and Karina being out, we had to, bring other people in.
Special guest assist.
Okay, so I'm not going to delay the process.
Beat around the bush.
So this week, we have our daughters.
Yes.
So we have Honey and Lupita.
Yay. Where's our clapping thingy?
What was it? Which one was it?
I don't remember. They're like,
a round of applause.
Embarrassing.
Oh my god. They're freaking out right now.
Yeah.
They're like, cringe.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel?
Shy.
What about you, Honey?
Tired.
Tired? Okay. So it's exciting because we're going to get a little insight of our daughters.
Yeah.
And see what they think of our new generation compared to our old generation. Because we were just talking about the way they go dressed to school.
Oh, yeah.
And we freak out as moms. Yeah. But you guys think it was what? Like cool?
Normal.
Like at that time?
No, it's not that big of a deal.
Lupita, you? To you it was like you felt good. Like what do you like when you were gonna, because obviously you graduated already, but
yeah,
did you when your mom did decide like, Lupita, you gonna wear that? Like what would you say?
she wouldn't even see me leave the house.
No, but like sometimes I'll be like, or because she was very big on picking her clothes the day before. So I'm like, you gonna wear that? And then she'll be like, yeah, why? What's wrong with it? I'm like, nothing. And she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. Because I didn't want her to feel insecure or feel like it was wrong, but because I'm not used to dressing like that. Yeah. Especially to school. Because, school's very, to me, is like,
Yeah.
You go your comfiest.
Yes, I think that too. Like I would go homo looking to school.
Yeah. Sometimes, because sometimes you were very dressy uppy.
On Fridays, only on Fridays. On Fridays, I would dress up, but so yeah. So do you guys feel like we drilled you too much, or like not drill you? Because I feel like maybe we're not that type of drilling, but like, do you get exhausted from us like constantly telling you guys? I don't know, or I guess in my situation with Honey, like when we were, I don't know if you did it when you were going to school, like you knew everything about your friend.
Yeah.
And I questioned Honey because I'm like, oh Honey, who's your friend? What is their name? Like where do they live? Who are their parents?
She wants me to have their full address, their parents' name, where they work, like everything.
But we knew everything from our friends.
Yeah.
This girl barely remembers her first name. I'm like, girl, what? No. I'm like, what's her name? She's like,
I don't remember. Because I get that from her too. I'm like, oh my God, I have this. And they have full conversation. I'm like, oh, so what was her name? I don't remember. I don't think I caught that one. I was like, oh, man.
It's like the conversation went so smooth, you didn't even ask.
Yeah. But why? That would be like, so how do you say bye if you don't know their name?
You just say bye.
Yeah.
Like, well, see you next time. Or
really?
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow.
And what if you don't? Like, how are you going to be like, oh, where's so-and-so? Like, you don't know their name.
I mean, I guess as time goes by, you find out. But then you're like, oh.
But how you find out if you don't... I don't know.
I mean, school's not that big.
So there's a lot of kids.
Yeah, but it's like, if you meet them in class, like, they're going to be in class the next day.
Okay, yes. But what if it's, like, randomly out there in the courtyard?
Oh, I don't be talking to people like that.
Oh, my God. I can't with y'all.
Lupita, too, like, she's like, oh, today at lunch. And, like... I'm like, then I ask her what was her name. I don't know. And then she'll be like, oh, you remember that girl? I saw her today. We just wave at each other.
That's funny.
Like, wow.
Do you feel like you struggle making friends at school?
Yeah. I didn't have friends for the whole last of senior year.
Really?
I was just by myself. That's why I didn't go to school most of the time. I didn't have friends. So,
But she has a lot of acquaintances, like kids that she interacts with, I feel. Or cut me off if I'm wrong. Because I'd be like, oh, today, da-da-da-da. But I feel like, I don't know, if it's the generation, it's hard to have friends.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
They're not like...
You have to be a certain type of person. Like, you have to be like... I feel like it seems that way from outside. It feels like you have to be like in a clique. Like, you know, like
have your
the same amount of people, or people that follow you from first grade, second grade, you know, elementary, middle school kind of thing.
Yeah, but fíjate que we were not like that when we went to Ocoya. Oh, actually, yeah.
I didn't have friends either, I'm gonna lie.
No?
In high school?
Stop playing.
Who? Oh, yeah, like...
We had friends
one or
that we
two.
knew for years.
One or two.
One or two. Mira.
Well, you left.
Yes.
And you actually gave me one of your friends.
Gave me.
Yeah, it's the truth. She was your friend, and then she became my friend.
Yeah.
And then we went from there. And then I met another girl. She became my friend.
Okay, yeah, I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
So what about you, honey?
Not really. I make friends easily. I just get nervous to like actually like go up to talk to them. But like once I start talking to them, it's like easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have... Well, this girl... story of my life. She tells me like the drama from school. And she has so many girls that she knows, and then remember this girl, and I'm like, girl, you got so many friends.
I have to remind her, like I have to put like...
I'm like, is that
give
the
them
girl?
a specific title, like, oh, this girl with
I don't remember their names. I remember what they did or what they said or what they were wearing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, the white girl. No, mom. Oh, the girl that was like nagging at you the other time. Yes, mom, that girl. Or, you know, like
it
I
has
just
to go with the story.
Yes, that's what I remember. So I yeah. But I tell honey, I'm like, from all the girls that she knows, I think only one of them I can say like, okay, yeah, she's a good, you know, one or two, like, okay, those are really your friends. That's how they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think she knows how friends are supposed to act or
No,
you get me?
I know. It is like I give them like too many chances. I'm like, okay, I could let it slide. Cause like I feel bad, cause I'm like, cause sometimes they have their good moments, and then like when they mess up, I'm like,
Yeah, but that's being a teenager. I mean, I feel like when we're teenagers, we're not very good at judge of character.
And it's also
That's
hard
right.
because like you have to see them every day. It's not like you can just like cut them off and like that's it. You don't
But girl,
see them.
it's easy to cut them
Oh,
off.
yeah.
No, but it's like awkward because like you know that person already and they know you. So like if you guys stop being friends, like you still have to see each other like in class every day for like the rest of the year.
The
So
rest
it's like
of the
it makes
school.
things awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, porque éramos bien...
Yeah. Was there a friend that you think we friended and it was just you friended them because it was weird?
No, because casi our friends, it was more like como que high and bye friends. We never made an effort to like, oh, let's go to the store together. Let's go to the mall.
No,
we never
no,
made it. It was just us two.
Yeah.
Making always the effort to be with each other.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, besides like two other friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day I was remembering our nicknames when we were in the little group. I
So
was just
cringe.
like,
Do you guys have nicknames?
No.
I mean, Lupe has 1,000 nicknames at home.
At home.
At home.
But not at school.
Not really.
No? Why would we want to give
I
each
don't
other
know.
nicknames?
Wait, what were the
ridiculous? Oh, no.
We're not sharing those.
We're not bringing that up. But
No,
I
we're
remember at the bus, because I would laugh a lot or giggle. They would call me Giggles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was always like giggling. Why? I don't know. That's just me. But I giggle just because.
It goes with, because back then your man had a nickname, and it goes together.
Yeah,
think so?
That's what came into my head.
Right?
Like
That's the
Giggles.
first thing when because I
Giggles.
forgot that they used to call you Giggles.
Yeah.
But now that I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my god, you got your nicknames went together.
Yeah. Giggles. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah. So guys, do you guys ever feel weird of me and Jessica's friendship? Do you feel like do you look at it and do you envision something similar, or do you wish to have, or you're like, that's too much, like y'all are too much,
Y'all weird for that.
y'all weird for that?
No,
Mm.
not really. But because like we grew up with you guys,
Yeah.
so we see how your life is.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah.
Together.
It's normal to you guys.
Yeah, but like it might be different to other people.
I wanna have-
It's like, is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't share our lives with a lot of people.
yeah, but
Us showing it, us sharing it with the whole motherfucking world.
have a world.
Yeah.
Big.
No, girl, the whole world. Have you not seen our list of
That's true.
of people that listen to us?
Mm-hmm.
All
Wow.
the way to Belgium.
Belgium. Yeah, that's crazy.
Mhm.
Now that I think about it, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Do you feel like when we talk about our childhood, do you feel like things have changed, or do you feel like they're still the same?
Like, what do you mean?
Because you know how me and Jessica, we've talked about how we're, or I don't know if your mom talks about it, but like when I was younger and I would tell you stories of how it was, do you feel like stuff, like school life is still the same compared to back then when we were in school?
I mean, maybe a little bit because of phones and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe like more gossip between people, more blackmail.
Yeah.
Blackmail, Jesus.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
screenshot everything.
Yeah, and then like if you get in an argument, they like pull up the receipts.
Yeah,
Jeez.
they're like, you
Yeah.
did this to me, so I can do this to you.
Also, like
Mhm.
a lot of schools have like their own Instagram pages
Mhm.
where they post like if you have drama with somebody,
Mhm.
they post it, and then with your name and everything and what you did.
They out.
So the whole school knows, because the whole school follows that page.
For the cheese man?
Yeah.
For like information for events, and then they follow you and they watch you, dude. Like if you follow them or look on their page, they look at you.
Oh my god,
You're
that
like,
is
block.
scary.
That's how like most of the stuff like gets prevented because they watch your Instagram. So like they know you're on your phone. When you post at school, they know you're on your phone, so they come and get you your phone.
Damn,
Yeah.
that is too much.
Yeah.
What about dress code? Cause girls, you guys
Have
give
you
me
got
heart
a call?
attacks. No, I have not, which is very surprising. And we were just talking about it. I've never gotten a call about your dress code,
Because I never got dress coded.
girl.
But
No.
but what the way your mom makes it seem is like
It's not bad.
It is bad.
No,
okay,
it's
look,
not.
she want to take some short ass shorts, and I'm like, girl, you
They're-
cannot take those shorts. And like literally, like I feel like, not that I want to make her igual. Like I'm like you, I
Yeah.
don't want to make her insecure.
yeah.
But I'm like, aren't these schools keeping an eye on that? Like I remember, if I had to suffer with dress code, why can't y'all? With ripped, we couldn't take ripped jeans. We couldn't even take leggings. Remember, we couldn't take leggings.
When leggings first came out.
Yeah,
We can't take ripped pants either. Like you have to have it like past your thigh.
really.
Well, I don't know. I think the schools are different with the dress codes. Because
Okay, and what about the see-through shirts?
the
What y'all got-
mesh,
The mesh. What y'all gotta say about that?
They don't care.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
as long as there's
it's-
something on your body, they don't care.
It's dependent on the administrator, because there
Yeah.
are people who walk around with like the shortest shorts and they look the other way because they're, I feel like because of their ethnicity or like I don't know how skinny they are, because like a lot of the like bigger women, I feel like they get dress coded a lot.
Really?
Yeah, and like there's like these skinny girls, and they have
They're
like
wearing the same thing.
They're like have really really short
And no
pants,
one
they
says
don't
anything.
know.
Because I feel like when you're more like curvy or something, like you have more body, so then that makes it seem more provocative. So they dress code you. But if you have like, if you're more slim, like they don't.
They
really
feel
care.
like there's nothing there to dress code.
That is insane.
Sorry, but it's true because
Yeah.
there's these skinny girls, and they have like really short shorts,
Like-
and then you see
like right
this
up
other
to
girl.
here.
Yeah, and they see there's this other girl who's like a little bit thicker.
Voluptuous.
Yeah, and they get dress coded.
Yeah.
It's like-
Wow.
and they get quote unquote mad because they're like, oh, what about her? She's not getting dress coded, and they're like, don't worry about her, or like,
Yeah,
don't. This is your business, not theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's so unfair though, because
That is.
that's what they tell you at like the beginning of the year when they're like going over all the codes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, and don't be putting up like, oh, this girl had the same shorts. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Wow.
That is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I never got dress code because I wear batas to school, like full on big ass clothes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. I never knew that.
I
Yeah.
didn't. Well, I knew something was funky because this girl was going like, girl, I
Question.
Those
What
are
you see
not
to
that
your eyes is
bad.
questionable because it's your
Questionable.
daughter.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not, again, it's not because of her, like, it doesn't look nice. It does look nice.
Yeah.
But one, okay, you know, like when she dresses the way she wants to, at least I'm there and I feel
Yeah.
comfortable because she's with me.
Yeah.
But at school, you know, a lot of girls have gotten raped or sexually assaulted or whatever at school.
Yeah.
And like, because again, I don't want to say it or don't,
Yeah.
it's not the girl's fault, obviously.
Mhm.
But there's kids out there or boys that they feel more at liberty to do their nonsense because of the way
They
the
just
girl,
might think
yeah.
a certain way.
So I don't want that happening. Like, you know, the worst things as a mom always happens.
Yeah.
Like, goes
Through
through
your
my
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I complain.
I feel like, I mean, I know that's a possibility, but like I'm always with a friend. Like I'm never alone. Like whenever I walk, I'm
Okay.
with a friend or like a group of friends. Like I'd never go to the bathroom alone. Like we all go.
Okay.
So that's why I feel like
Yes, but let me tell you a story. There's a coworker that I have. She's young. So when I talk about young, she's 20. So, you know, she graduated high school 2 years ago. This is during Ocoee High School. This happened in Ocoee High School.
Ocoee.
She got assaulted. Like, there was a group of guys. She was with her gay friend. And she got assaulted by a group of boys. They were touching her. And she was, like, screaming for help. And nobody was saying anything. Nobody wanted to help her. And she was running in the courtyard trying to look for help. And nobody helped her. And she got assaulted.
I can't imagine.
Even with somebody with her. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we're always, as moms, we're always, when we say things, it's not because we just want to talk out of our booties, but it's because we care and we
Yeah.
love you guys.
We want the best for you guys. We don't want you guys to go through something traumatic that you guys can't come back from.
Yeah.
Because life, I feel that the world is becoming worse and worse. Human beings are getting worse and worse. So
Yeah.
it's not because we want to be mean.
Yep. So I have a question. Where do you see yourself in 4 years?
4?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like 22. I'll probably still be working.
Working where?
Yeah, where's your dream job that you want to work in 4 years?
Like something to do with animals. Probably veterinarian.
Veterinary.
Yeah.
What about you?
graduated.
Ah, goddamn, yes.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, yeah. You graduate from school in 3. I said 4.
Oh, 4.
What's your goal? Like, what's your goal then? 4 years. Why by then? What would you have accomplished already? What do you think?
I would want to like get like the Bright Future Scholarship with like the classes that I pass,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to try to get into like a good college,
Yeah.
and like maybe take trips by myself.
Oh, girl.
She looked at that picture
Who
that was
does she
in there.
think she is? Oh my god. Whatever you, Lupita.
Me and
What do you
Lupe
think?
have a bad codependency.
Codependency?
Because you know how she
Really?
said by herself?
Yes, real
Lupe and
quick.
me could never.
No, Lupita?
Nah.
I feel
Why?
like I would, like, if she would travel, like, she would be like, Mom, can you go with me? I don't know. That's the vibe that I get from Lupe.
Yeah.
We're
I've been
bad.
begging her for like a girls' day just to like go for like 2 days, like go to the beach,
Or
like just
something.
us, or
Like a little
and,
trip.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to.
It's not that I don't want to.
Why?
It's just that I don't. When the hell do we have alone time? We never.
But that's the point of it, to plan it and...
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll
I can
we'll
watch
work on
Maxie. I'll watch Maxie.
it. You're like, how much?
Yeah, I'll watch Maxie.
Yeah. But she
Maybe.
wants you and my sisters to come. That's
Oh,
what-
girl, yes.
And even Mel can come.
I just want to do like a girls thing, and
She-
we'll even take pictures for you guys for like your podcast.
Yeah.
That's what I told her to try to
Yeah.
convince her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay. How do you feel that we have a podcast? Like, when we told you guys we're having a podcast, did you guys were like, what the?
Were you embarrassed?
No.
No.
Not really.
No.
How do you feel now that we've had it for a while?
I feel like you guys gotten used to it. I feel like it's the thing you guys do to like get together, hang
It's
out
a
for a little
routine
bit.
now?
Yeah, just to like socialize.
Yeah.
And,
Because I
like,
know at my house we're like, it's podcast day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, guys, it's podcast day. So like,
clean the house.
clean the house. But yeah, so everybody's like, so today's podcast day. So I'm like, yeah. So that's what we call it at the house.
Podcasting.
Mhm.
Do you guys tune in to the episodes?
No.
No.
I mean,
But that's it.
What about you?
I remember when I was like still in school, I
Mhm.
would like listen to it on my way to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always let it play. Like some classes let me have my AirPods in, so I would just let it play.
Yeah.
And then I would start cracking up. Like, and it was kind of awkward because it was like to myself, you know, like
Yeah.
my friends were like, "What the hell?"
Which of the episodes that you've heard did it get to you, or did you like? Do you think you can relate to them? Because you guys are a little bit younger
Way
than us,
younger.
way younger than us, and you guys are still like 3 years apart, no?
Yeah.
So like, can you relate, or do you like feel like, oh, you connected with an episode? Don't-
No, I don't.
You can't
I don't,
relate?
I don't feel like I relate or connect to it, but it's good to
To know.
listen to your point of views.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard to
like,
any like the ones that you've heard, or just like glimpse of it? Can
it's
you
because
relate?
it's like it's a little different for us because we
Mhm.
know you guys.
Yeah.
So it's like so it's
You
easy
live-
to connect the faces to the voices, and like now you have more information about them. It's like
Yeah.
you learn more about you guys.
Yeah, about each other.
Yeah. So like and then when you see you again, it's like, oh, haha.
Yeah, because my mom would be saying stuff on here that I didn't know. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, girl, your mom be saying things that I didn't know. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That takes you by surprise.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think would be a good episode to catch you guys?
Yeah.
Like catch your attention. Yeah. Like what topic, or like something for us to talk about that you would want to know, or for us to discuss.
It's like,
She's like, I didn't know this was gonna be a test.
I don't know, because like I have an interest in politics, but like I know you guys wouldn't do something like that.
Girl, if you hear
She's
this
into
girl in politics, it will blow your mind off. And I'm just like,
yeah, when she was like, yeah, you guys should talk about Donald Trump getting shot. I was like, what? How does she even like obviously everybody knows at this
Yeah,
point.
at this
Yeah.
But it's just like why is she interested in that? You
Yeah.
know, like, and girl, don't be ¿cómo se dice? Don't be surprised when your daughter becomes some Senate or she could be the first woman president. I'm just saying.
yeah.
You know, my son was like that when he was younger.
Right.
He was
Yeah, I
very into
remember.
politics.
Yeah, you're right.
I remember I did a little trick on him, and the first year that Donald Trump, that he
Became like
no,
elected?
he didn't become, but he was
he
in
was
the
running?
run. It was the first year. It was the year he won. But I remember I came home after voting, and then my son was like, "Who'd you vote for?" And I was like, "Donald Trump." Bro, he started crying. He was like, "I hate Donald Trump. How could you do this to me?" I was like, I think I did it to the nation, not to you. But I was like, I'm just kidding. I didn't vote for him.
Oh.
He was like, why did you do that? But he was really young.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, like, I would have thought that this person brings even little kids to be scared for him to become president.
Yeah.
Because he was
that's
a little
true.
kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But yeah.
Something you don't think about
Yeah.
usually.
¿Y tú?
What about you, Lupita?
What?
What would you? What
What
is an
topic
episode
or
that you would
episode?
want to hear?
Totally
us?
forgot about that.
She's like her
anime.
mom.
Anime. Yes.
Anime.
Mother daughter.
Mm-hmm. We have the same brain skills.
Little
Oh.
Dory brains.
We were talking about that last night too.
What?
That we had the same head
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was like having like a mental attack in my head.
Oh yeah.
Remember I told you?
Yeah, there was that she was talking to herself in her head. I'm like, girl, that's me all week. High five. But yeah, she was like, yeah, I was having conversations, and then she's like, I would read my book, but I wasn't there. Like I was talking to myself in the back of my head. I'm like, yeah, me too. But yeah, what's an episode that you think you would want to hear from us?
I have no idea.
No.
Like, no.
It's, I guess, because I think your personality, you're very calm and very quiet. And it's like you go with the flow. So whatever's out there, you're just going with it.
You're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very adult.
You are. Since she was little, she's been just so adult for me. I'm just like, I feel like she's like the adult, the big sister I needed.
Yes. your little best friend at home.
Yeah.
Your 24/7 best friend.
24/7.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well,
Is there any questions you guys want to ask us before we close this episode?
Where do you see yourself? Like, where do you see the podcast leading to?
Oh.
ooh. Well, one thing is, what do I see? It's actually getting there, but I see us like really like going all in, like being the own. And I'm like, oh my God, please, no photographs, no, please.
No paparazzi.
No paparazzi. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, something similar to
You
that.
know, at the beginning when we first started, I did see like, oh my God, we're gonna grow and we're gonna grow it. And as time goes by, don't get me wrong, I still do, but I
It's
feel like it's
hard.
taking a long time, and it's so scary that it does take this long.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, please don't let me give up, like, because I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of work,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of work that sometimes we have other priorities, because
Right.
obviously this is not generating money at the moment, so it's very easy to be like, you know what, let's not today.
Yeah.
When I'm like, no, like today we had an episode already done, and you know, we just have to edit.
Ready.
But something came up and we're like, okay, so we have to improvise. And we were lucky
Yeah.
that today we were both off and we both improvised, you know?
Yeah.
But sometimes life be like that sometimes.
It hits you like a ton of bricks.
Yes. So, you know, it's very easy to be like, you know what, let's just put it to the side.
Yeah.
But we've been very high focused and we haven't done that.
Thank God.
And I felt that you have.
I've been a little bit off.
You've
but
been down, that you're like, you know what, I'm thinking I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm like, no, we are not giving up. And because I do see it going far. We just have to have patience, y le tenemos que echar ganas.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, it does get to it. It's life. But yes, we're still on top of it, and we'll keep pushing through till we get there. Till, you know, we can say like, no autographs today. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, or we can say something like, yeah, we're working with this brand and we're working with that brand, and we have brand trips that y'all can come on. But yeah, something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie, but just to say that we didn't work with Cheetos, but we worked something where we got Cheetos
Attention.
To me, that was just like, and we just started.
Yeah.
And it's just, come on, guys. If you haven't noticed, Cheeto follows us on TikTok.
We're hot Cheetos. We're hot Cheetos.
Not everybody
followers.
can say that.
You're right.
I'm just saying.
I forget Cheetos is following us.
Yes, girl. Bro, did you see that we gained so many followers on TikTok?
Stop playing.
6+, and I'm sorry, that sounds like nothing, but to
But
us
it's
that we're not
big.
active,
Yeah,
I was
babe.
like, what happened?
When did this happen?
That's what I said. We're in the 290s, bitch.
Stop playing.
I know. I was just like,
oh my god.
last night, I had not been on our TikTok.
Yeah.
But bro, when I saw it, I was like, no freaking way.
It's going. It's going, girl.
So échale ganas. ¿Y tú, Pita, you have a question?
Do you want to say something different?
No,
She's like me.
Do you want to shout somebody out?
I have nobody.
Oh my god. Estás igual que tu mamá. Igualita. Igualita, Dios mío. What
We're
about
two peas in the
you?
pod.
Yes.
Well, today is a special day.
Oh my god, we connected because I was saying we're both off, and I'm like, I'm gonna say that.
I want to shout out my mom because today is her birthday.
It is her birthday today.
Yeah.
Girl, you canceled because I was gonna do that this morning.
Yeah.
You were gonna go to breakfast, but you were like, I can't go, and I was like, but I was gonna be like, I was like,
no, that's not.
I was gonna say, I'm like, can we please all sing happy birthday for my best friend?
And if she didn't do it, I was going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Girl,
no.
we were
I was
there. I'm not kidding.
Y'all would have had me crying.
I would tell everybody in there, be like, sing happy birthday to my bestie. Y esta vez que dijeran Jessie, not fucking Panchita.
Panchita.
Oh,
yeah. One
yeah.
time we
They say
went-
Panchita.
In a restaurant we went, they sung happy birthday to me, but they call me Panchita.
Panchita.
Yeah.
I was
I was
like,
just like, what the? I think
did
I
I
got
hear
the wrong
right?
table. I think it was the wrong table.
we were all looking around like, Panchita? Where's
They were
she
all
at?
singing for you too.
Hmm?
They were all singing. They
Right?
were surrounding you.
I know.
Yeah.
That's how I was gonna get it for her. But the whole place, like literally all the breakfast club. I was gonna get all the viejitos.
So, I would have been like red like a potato.
Yeah.
Not
That's
that I
the
can get red,
point.
but
So you can be like, bro, remember that year? It seems.
you can still sing to me, guys.
Okay, let's go. You ready, guys?
Okay.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Yesi. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. No llore, no llore. Cause you're gonna make me cry. And
I don't know
cry
if it's the old age. I don't know if it's hitting me. I'm so emotional.
I know. I was telling you yesterday, I'm like, stop it. Tú ni lloras.
Guys, she's turning 24.
Yeah.
Girl, I was about to like, you were like, I was about to gasp it out like,
She is.
She is her 24th birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
know.
24 forever.
girl, you better. Next year I'll be 24 again. The year after that, 24.
We're at that age.
We're gonna be 24 when you guys are 24.
Oh my God. Yes. Next time I'll bring a little shot. Imagínate un shot ahorita en la mañana.
No.
Te va a levantar. Vas a limpiar como nunca en tu vida.
Or that, or me va a noquear. I'm gonna be in the couch like, oh.
Ay, eso sucky, because I'm like, damn, ahorita ya, yo creo que si nos emborracháramos easy, and we would get bad hangovers.
Yeah, well, one cup, yo creo que un little drink, we would be out. Ooh.
It sucks.
Mhm.
But yeah, so happy birthday, sister.
Thank you,
Te deseo
guys.
todo el dinero, the love, and the success that you deserve.
Thank
May
you.
abundance
Yeah.
make its way to you.
Yes, girl.
Oh, thank you.
And we all know you manifest, so it's coming.
Sorry, those were my vocals.
So shout out to Yessie and shout her out in the comments, guys. Say happy birthday to her.
Thank you, guys. I love you guys.
We love you too.
We love you
Love you
more.
too.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Stop it.
Okay, well, we're at the end of this episode. It was
Yes,
exciting. You
it
guys were a
was.
little bit shy. Y'all know y'all
guys.
loud.
Yeah,
This is not you
you're
guys.
It's too early.
So
It's too
you-
early.
Did you? Okay. Oh yeah. You said no shout. You didn't have nobody to shout, and you shouted me. Do you want to shout anybody else before we go?
Not really.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. So don't forget to follow us on all our social media.
At Ready or Not Latina. Send us emails at readyornotlatinas@gmail.com.
Yeah. And with that, we are out.
Bye.